So one thing people pick up most here on my YouTube channel is my accent. Everyone's always got something to say about my accent. Well, today I'm reviewing, ranking, giving my opinion on other people's accents. 13 American accents to be exact. I've already done a video on my own accent, so feel free to go in and judge my own accent, review, give your opinion, whatever, your thoughts on my own accent. No one really watched it. You don't have to watch it. Don't even worry about that. But today I'm going to be ranking your accent. And why do I say your accent? Where have I got these 13 elusive, esoteric accents from? Well, some of them I just picked out of thin air from what I know about America. But what I did was I went into my YouTube analytics, trying to make videos more personalized to you guys. And I was checking out where most of my viewers are from. And most of my viewers are from America. So hey ho, America, how's the weather like there? Freezing over here, shouldn't be. April, got the heating on. What can you do? But I was looking at cities, and these are the accents through which most of my viewers, well, these are the accents, these are the cities through which most of my viewers come from, which is why I say I'm ranking your accent. So enough about that. Let's just go in. I've gone through YouTube, I've sifted through, I've got a few different videos. I'm going to listen, I'm going to review. Starting off with the Texan accent. That is Texas. Now, straight off the bat, in my head, all I can think is Matthew McConaughey. But we shall see.
Welcome everyone to my latest video, The Real Texas Accent. Now, just about every video I've made here on YouTube...
Okay, not as Matthew McConaughey as I first envisioned. I don't know why, I just think horse, cowboy hat, bottle of whiskey, all right. Is that something else? Maybe is that Tennessee? I've got Tennessee on the list. I haven't, like I said, I've got all these videos, but I haven't actually gone through them yet. So a lot of these accents are just what I'm thinking. This is my first time proper hearing them. Matthew McConaughey, where is he from? It still got that little twang there, but I like it. I'm a big fan. I think it's a very soothing voice. I would love to see like an angry Texas man. I think that'll be quite the contradict from what I'm envisioning this accent to be. You know, it's very soft-spoken, but I like it. Number 2, we're going in. We got the New York accent.
Nothing for nothing.
Nothing for nothing.
So you don't think that's an accent?
No, it's New York. That's the way we speak. Forget about it.
It's a good accent. It's a little bit more, you know what the New York accent sounds like to me? It's got an undertone which is quite patronizing. I feel like whatever someone's saying is being condescending, like they're not saying it seriously. And it's definitely more angry. I like the softer tones of the Texas accent, but I still love that New York accent. I think it sounds important. When I hear that, I think man or woman in a suit, big business person, very important. Like if I'm going to say I prefer the Texas accent. Texas is going at the top. Then we've got New York. What's next? We got Bostonian, which is Boston accent. So I'm thinking, what? Matt Damon?
Okay, I'm just going to show you what a real Boston accent is like. It's wicked easy. I mean, this is how we really talk. Never mind all these impersonators. I'm going to read some jokes off the back, like behind you.
See, that to me sounds more like Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street. But I thought she was doing a New Jersey accent. I thought Boston was close to New York. Or is that Brooklyn? I thought it was New York, Boston, they sound the same. And then New Jersey's like down here. What's Margot Robbie doing? I like it anyway. Do I like it more than New York accent? I'm going to say yes. Number 4, we have the Californian accent.
Fritzy, I do believe that Arsenal will win the Premier League.
Okay, very free-spirited, very Paris Hilton. I love it. I don't know if I love it because it's on TV all the time, it's in movies all the time, so I've just grown up being accustomed to that kind of valley-type Californian accent. But I love it. Struggling to decide whether it gets the number 1 spot or the number 2 spot. I'm going to go with number 2. That's being pushed to number 2. All right, Mississippi. Well, I think Mississippi, I think Southern, I think Fireflies, I think Louis Armstrong, or was he from New Orleans? I don't know.
Everything that he does.
You never liked the president, did you?
Never, and never will.
Why not?
All right, I like the accent. It's a nice accent, but then don't take this the wrong way for anyone, because I know Mississippi was quite high on my analytics, so I don't want to diminish all of you from Mississippi, but there is a slight undertone to that voice that sounds reminiscent of a potential racist. It sounds like a racist accent. All right, going in with Tennessee. Let's see what I think of that. Now, I definitely think Jack Daniels. Definitely whiskey with this one. Maybe this is. Let me have a listen to this one.
Slow down enough. We got traffic behind us. For y'all to jump up, those of y'all that's got
See,
cameras.
that is more Matthew McConaughey. But he's from Texas, right? Not Tennessee. But I like that accent. It's very Miley Cyrus. And I'm a big Miley Cyrus fan. So I'm loving that accent. I think it's got a bit of playfulness. You know, it's like the Texas one where it's really soft-spoken. And I would love someone to like tell a story with that accent. I think it'd be very engaging. But at the same time, much like the New York accent, I could take you seriously as a business person with that accent. You know, it's got some serious undertones. So I think it best of both worlds. And just because it reminds me so much of Miley Cyrus, I'm going to have to put that in first place. So everything gets bumped down. Okay, going in with the Florida accent.
Turn the car and put it in like neutral and let it roll down a little thing. Like soon as that be rolled down, I ain't gonna lie, my neighbors caught me one night. You asked them, so I asked my mom.
Okay, I like the Florida accent. I do. Once again, I feel like my whole perception of what an American accent is skewed, because I thought Florida was like LA, California, Disneyland type of thing. But then that sounds a lot more Southern. That sounds more like the Tennessee type. But then again, it also sounds like the Boston type of accent. So I don't know where anything is in America. I've came to the assumption that I'm just, I don't know. But my opinion on the accent, I like it. Sounds like it's comforting. It's a comforting accent. You couldn't be sad around someone with that voice. So for that reason, I'm going to have to stick it in third place. Okay, the next accent is Illinois. Let's have a go with that one, see what that sounds like.
So, I was on YouTube watching various different things on accents. And I thought it'd be fun to do like the accent challenge.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like in my head it was a lot thicker than it actually is. Rating, I'm just going to jump right into rating that one. I'm going to put it number 6. So, okay, next up, we've got the Pennsylvanian accent. No idea in America where that's from, so let's have a listen of that accent, shall we?
To be honest, because I know that there is an accent tag, and I was originally going to do that, but I was going through Facebook, and I found this, like, group of quotes, kind of like memes.
Okay, Pennsylvania. Not really a thick accent, is it? It's a lot more, I don't know if it's just that video that I watched, but it has like a stoner undertone to that one. Not that thick though. I couldn't pick that out of a crowd by no means. I'm going to have to put that in. Ooh, that's going in 6th place as well. So next up, we've got the Georgia accent. Let's have a little bit of a listen.
It's kind of like a mash. Could you mash 17?
Yeah. Yes.
Love it. Love it. Number 1 spot. That's my favourite accent. That sounds like Ginny in Georgia. I know that show got a lot of backlash, and I strangely recall people saying that she did a bad accent in it. And I don't even know if she was trying to do a Georgian accent or if I'm just saying that because the name is Ginny in Georgia. But even though I may remember it getting a bit of backlash, I actually loved it, and I loved the accent she was putting on.
This place is busier than a weatherman in a tornado. That's how it is, we're mad. You haven't lived until you've deep fried a Twinkie. Engrave that, put it on my tombstone. Paul won. Don't you look like a frat boy about to do the walk of shame back to his dorm? But I guess, hey, whatever TikTok says.
And it does remind me of that one, and that's a great accent. I love that accent. It's got a bit of sass. It's got like a bit of softness to it. I can take it serious. It's quite the sexy accent as well. I ain't gonna lie. There's something that I can't put my finger on, but he's quite attractive with that accent, so that's straight away going in #1 spot. Everything else is getting pushed down. Next, we have the New Jersey accent, so let's give that a little bit of a listen, shall we?
Hey, this is Vito from Jersey. Okay, listen. I'm just watching this guy. He has these Jersey videos, and he's talking about the Jersey slang.
I like it. That accent, I kind of think Italian, American type of thing. Now, that's closer to what I thought the Boston accent was, I think. But I really like it. Sounds a little bit angry. Sounds a little bit like I'm going to get beat up. So, for that reason, and for that reason alone, I'm going to place it, probably just, I'm going to place it below the Californian accent because I like that Californian accent. Second to last, we got the Ohio accent. Give that a listen.
Hey everyone, today I'm doing the accent tag. I'm in a new filming location because I just want to switch it up a little. I might sound really echoey in here. It might sound like a megaphone.
Okay, I like that one. It's got very like frat party, American university type of twang. A funky accent. I'm going to place that in 5th place. No, I'm not, because what's in 5th place currently? Californian. I'm going to put that below New Jersey, so that's going to go in 7th. And last but not least, the Washington accent. Let's give that a listen.
It's the most generic form of speech.
The norm for how to pronounce something.
Just straight American.
Okay, Washington, not really an accent there, is there? I think that's just like stereotypical American all around. It's not going to be like a fun accent to impersonate. It's barely even an accent there. It's just a voice, I guess. So for that reason, I'm going to put that in 10th place, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I'm reviewing these and rating them on the memorability and my opinion on the accent. It's hard to do that with an accent that's almost non-existent. So that goes 10th. No, it don't go 10th, sorry. I'm changing it. It goes last. So that's 13th. Okay, so my final ranking, and I may have switched these around a little bit as I'm thinking about them. My favourite American accent overall is the Georgia accent. So I guess I've got, take from that what you will, but I guess I've got an inkling. I've got more of a liking towards Southern American accents, I think. Like I said, don't know my geography there, but Georgia accent, love it. So it's been quite the random video. I didn't know what was going on. I've just kind of set my mic up. By the way, this is a new microphone. So do let me know in the comments what the sound is like. So I used to use a little lapel one. If you've watched my older videos and you're now watching this video, please do comment to let me know if it's better or worse. I'm not sure how it's going to sound until I get all this into post and I edit it a little bit, but do let me know anyway if the volume is all right and if it sounds better than my other microphone. Please. Thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next video.